Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here once again. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. We got this video, and we're going to have one more that I'm going to upload in probably like an hour and a half. But this is going back to Ninja News, y'all. Yep, we talk about black people here, but we black. We could do that. Like, we, for the most part, 90-some-odd% of my criticism are constructive. When I talk about black women, if they would do the complete opposite of what I say, especially young, when they're young, they'll be a catch. They'll be worthwhile towards a man. Because, see, my criticism is constructive. I'm not grifting on black women. I'm not using them to grift. But we talking about, hey, listen. A ninja can be anybody. That's the disclaimer. If you look at Ninja News, you look at my previous Ninja News, you'll know that a ninja can be anyone. So, but this particular group of ninjas, we talking about the freaknik documentary. How a lot of women is on pins and needles, because you know why? And it's mostly black. Freaknik is a black thing, so we kind of talking about y'all today. Black women, but don't worry, not to worry. Hey, listen, I don't single y'all out, and y'all know that. But we are talking about y'all on this one. See, they worried about the freaknik documentary because a lot of them been lying about their activities. Oh, ain't nobody ever ran the train on me. Ain't nobody, my body count is only 3. But if you go to them documentaries, you might see some of them with 3 dudes at once. Dudes be humping them like, man, what's going on with this? She claims she only had 3 bodies, but they had 20 inches apiece. But they in arms about this documentary because they know they was getting down. And listen, man, I went to Jackson State, so I can imagine how freaknik was. Listen, we did panty raids. I done seen girls get touched up. Like on one of the, hey, I'm finna tell y'all something, man. This the Howard documentary, Jackson State, 95. I'm finna tell y'all something that happened. So, the power went out as usual. Boom. We was out at the time, we was already planning a second floor versus third floor play fight in Stewart Hall. We already was planning it, right? So when the power went out, we all went to the old football field. Everybody back there tussling, boxing, just playing around. Second floor versus third floor. And so we got to chatting, man. After we got done, we all was like in a group, just we was acting a donkey's butt. And I ain't gonna lie, it was my idea. I said, come on, man, let's go. Let's get up in there. So we all went towards the girls' dorm. It was Alexander East. Like, that was like the freshmen, sophomore, some juniors. They was watching us out the windows. Cause like the back of they dorm, you could see the old football field. So they were watching us the whole time, laughing, like making fun of us. Cause we back there play fighting and stuff. Dudes getting dipped on their neck, and you know, didn't nobody get hurt. It was all in fun. And so when they saw us planning to raid their dorm, cause the lights was out, you could see like the girls in the windows in the back, they all disappeared out the windows. So I believe they went and told the other girls what we was finna do, right? So we came in there. It was a girl just standing there, right? It was 2 of them. We couldn't see what they had. We thought they was just taking out their garbage. But look, what they did was when they saw us coming, they poured the garbage down the hallway. And another girl came and like poured water on it. And we all was running towards, running through their dorm. We all fell on the ground like people like, man, get up. We gonna get caught. So we all get up. Everybody running through their dorm, right? Some girls, back then they used to wear spandex and stuff back then too, like bike bike shorts, stuff like that. Girl came out there in her little sleeping clothes. Dudes was running the stop like, hey, what's going on? They was touching her up. I said, no. I'm pushing them off like, man, they gonna try to blame all that on me. Let's get up out of here. So we ran through their door. We went outside. We was in the front grass, like you had the plaza, you had Alexander East. So it was raining, like pouring down at the time. When we came out, it was pouring down. It was raining before, but it just got worse and worse and worse. Nobody went to their rooms because we was acting the donkey's butt. So the girls got to throwing stuff at us, man. They was throwing colored pencils. They was throwing crayons. They was throwing eggs. They was pouring water out of their pots, out of their windows, man, pouring stuff on us. Man, that night was crazy, man. So campus police finally start getting it under control. And they like, who idea was this? Who was it? Everybody like, hey man, we all out here, man. What else we gonna do to power out? We arguing with campus police. So one of my friends, he was standing like, he used to always just smile like he just loved all that drama and stuff. He looked at him and said, and you can keep smiling like a little fat FAG all you want to. Boy, I just started screaming, laughing. That was hilarious. He said, man, how he gonna call me a fat FAG? Man, I should report him. I ain't GAY. Man, that was just so funny, man. So they pouring stuff on us. They got cans of soda. They throwing cans out. So before the campus police came, we was trying to run away. And people just falling in the mud. Boom, boom, boom. And all them girls just laughing. I kid you not. It was like maybe 4 or 5 rows of windows. And practically all of them was throwing stuff out the window at us. And even like a couple of them kept coming to the doors, like the entrance doors. And so they little director tried to lock the door like in the back and like on the sides. But they kept opening the front door and they'll throw something at us and we'll try to go. And before we could get to them, they'll close the door back up because she had used the key. And then we'll leave and they'll open it right back up, throwing stuff at it. And just, making fun of us. That's how y'all. So, I mean, it was all in fun. We, like, back then people was more thick-skinned. They could take a joke. Like, we used to ridicule people all the time. Like, I remember even on movie night, when Tupac, we watched Above the Rim, and when Tupac got killed, I started clapping, and all the other dudes started clapping because we knew how all them girls was just sweating Tupac. It's like, that ain't funny. Y'all some haters. Y'all some player haters and all this, all that. We was all, like, sitting, like, Indian style in a square, and there was a big screen in the middle, and we were watching Above the Rim. So I know about stuff that happen when you get a lot of us together. It get a little freaky deaky sometimes. Like, there's some story. Everybody got their stories, man. A lot of stuff be happening that people don't want to talk about. But I want to get on some of the reason why I believe they so worried about this documentary. One, a lot of them girls from back then, this is how it was on black colleges. A lot of people married their college sweetheart. So they was going to freaknik. Some of them girls was in serious relationships. Like, at least I know for sure. Man, it's nice out here, but hey, I'll take it. I'd rather sweat than shiver. So, let me adjust this a little bit so y'all can't hear it too much. So they worried because a lot of them women that was going to freaknik, they came back and their boyfriends was questioning them, man, what was you doing down there? Oh, I wasn't doing nothing. They end up marrying them. And so some of them probably got little questionable things going on right now because they never changed all the way from those freaky days when they was little freaks. Cause see, this is how it was in Jackson State. Most of the girls were one girl, one woman type of girls, where they just wanted one man, or I say one man. But there was a portion of those girls that was getting choo-choos ran on them. That's how it was at Jackson State, man. Creeping out of the back doors, multiple guys. So imagine if you get them type to freaknik, what's gonna happen? Exactly what happened. They was getting down and dirty. They was getting, like, people was getting it on outside. Now imagine you a guy, right? Now check this out. You a guy. And you watch the freaknik documentary and you see a girl that you committed to in marriage getting rammed, and you was with her at the time. That's one of the things they worried about. Another thing they worried about is their careers. Me personally, I don't think that they should hold that against them, because that was 25 years ago. I don't think they should hold it against their careers. Now I can see their personal relationship. If like somebody was lying to somebody and they like, well, you lied. You said you went down there and you ain't do nothing, man. They got you on the documentary. People gonna be stopping. They gonna be zooming in on people's faces. So that's the main thing. I think the main thing is they don't want nobody to know what they was doing down there. That's the main thing. Because a lot of girls be lying about their body counts, lying about what they done did. You're going to see girls. Now check this out. Here's another thing. I ain't trying to be nasty. It's going to be a lot of girls that was denying guys certain acts that they going to be seen on video performing them same acts. Like, how you going to deny? Okay, let's say you put the wing ding in the mouth and freaknik, but yet you get with somebody and you be like, I ain't doing that. The dude that committed to you, the dude that's not dealing with other women because he deal with you, and you refusing to do that. Now imagine what he gonna say if he see you doing that on that documentary. That's the type of stuff they worried about. All right, this is Ninja News, and we talking about it. So the lies, the people they still with to this day, the professional aspect of it, some of the acts that they was doing. Well, imagine a chick getting backdoored, but yet she's telling the guy who committed to her that she not gonna backdoor. Imagine that's a fight waiting to happen. He see you on there. Oh, so you was letting him do that, but you won't let me do it? It's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I do it. See, this is why you never let women dictate to you in a relationship. This is some of the reasons why. So, and this just proves the talking points of the black manosphere. Like, yes, I don't believe in singling out black women, because all these women do the same thing, and some of them even worse. And them passport girls, they probably got the highest body counts. They just be putting on the show. Them dudes probably be sliding all around and they still moaning like they in pain or like something really happened. But the reaction to this documentary being put out proves the talking points of the black manosphere. That high body count is an issue when you're dealing with relationship, when you're dealing with marriage, when you're dealing with cohabitation. It's an issue because, see, here's the thing. You want to be married as a woman. Why are you trying to slow down on the guy that has to do the most for you? This is what they do. They want to go full throttle with all the Pookies and the Ray Rays and the dudes in college wearing the polo shirts and cake. We used to wear K-Swiss, white K-Swiss. I had practically every color. black with the gray bottom, brown with the brown bottom, white. We used to dress preppy. They had the polos. Then we used to have the pullover, the starter pullovers. They stole my starter pullover at Jackson State. I had a Miami Hurricane. I went bananas too. I was throwing chairs, all type of stuff. So, let's see what he's doing. Like a TSA out here. I know, I think he might be a mall security. But they proven to talk to the ministry, y'all. All the talking point. And the women that were getting down in freaknik are probably a high percentage of the black divorce rate. Cause see, a lot of them, let's see, what was that, like 95? Okay, so 95, that was 28 years ago, like 27 years ago. 27 years ago, if they were 21, that puts them right around my age, like 48. Remember, the highest divorce rate among black women is black women age 50 through 59 file for divorce. So, you know, this tells me that it's some menopause going on. And like the ones that was going full throttle in their 20s, they probably was starting to slow down in their 30s. And they get 36, they got a little freaky, they get that itch. You know, that itch and twitch. So they probably, a lot of them get down with somebody else on the sneak tip right around 36, 37, 38. Then through the 40s, you know, it's a lot of arguing, fighting. You know, they hormones be out of whack, so a lot of them become disrespectful. So for this documentary to come out with menopause coming, with the disrespect, the scale backs in sex, like guys being in their 40s, they drive be higher than ever. Women getting their 40s, especially if they started young and now they trying to coast downhill. No, ain't no coasting downhill. You want to coast downhill, you shouldn't be in no relationship. Ain't no man should be going without sex, man. If a woman, if I don't care if we in our 40s, you know how many times I got that? No, and I don't care. You shouldn't be going without it. You still should be getting it. I'm not trying to hear that, man. What you look like or what I look like, being in a relationship, you seeing all these yoga pants, all these booty jiggling, just flopping all over the place like this. Pretty faces, pretty feet, and you ain't getting none? No. Don't let nobody waste your years. If she want to play those games, sleeping in other rooms, ain't did nothing with you in 6-7 months, and listen, y'all got kids, man, the first place you should divorce her is right in here. Until you figure out what you gonna do about them kids. But you should be moving on in terms of relationship. Shouldn't no man, especially a married man, even go 3 weeks without sex. She should be humping on you, stroking you, you know, doing something. She getting away with doing nothing? Man, you are a simp. And you on the wrong channel too. I'll get you in trouble. You listen to me and you a simp, you gonna stay battling. Cause you gonna turn the tables on all these chicks. This the no simping channel. No matrix, no simping, all subjects channel. Simping is you in a relationship telling somebody you love them that don't even think enough of you to help you get your nut off. Come on, man. That's simple. You do that to me, you already know it's over. You know it's over. Relationship, that's how, hey, listen, any of these chicks try to do that to me, well, I just want to wait till I get married. Have you ever, this is how I'm doing. Have you ever had sex before? Yeah? Okay, now you got to tell me, what was you doing during those times? I'm gonna get all the way under their skin. Well, I turned around like this. Okay, so This dude is nowhere to be found, but you gave him the goodies and you want to hold it for me? Get out of here. You're done. Play that, man. Well, you didn't. Hey, listen. I might be, but I don't feel like it. So I still got a lot of sauce. And it's thick, too. And it's like a waterfall. I'm trying to hear that, man. These chicks will drive you insane. You have that stuff all the way. Don't you know that stuff start to produce in your pituitary gland? I know I'm butchering the word. Pituitary gland, which is up here in your head. So that's why I say, you let somebody do that, man, it's gonna be all the way in your head. Drive you insane. You gotta get that out of there, man. That stuff will clot up. Nah, you gotta get out of there. I'm trying to hear that, man. I'm trying to hear that. Ain't nobody worth the sauce not coming out. There's not a woman in the whole entire world that's worth me not getting the sauce out. Because some of them will do this, especially them quote unquote religious ones. They'll deny you and then they'll talk about you. If you watch anything, you jack or any of that, they just don't want, they just think that you supposed to become a sucker when you get saved. If you a sucker, then you probably not even saved. Because if you saved, then the Most High gonna show you how you supposed to be in your relationship. But a lot of guys, they depend on the pastor. If the pastor is a simp, they gonna be a simp. The pastor practically kissing his wife's butt, they gonna be kissing their wife's butt. It's okay, baby. I know we ain't did nothing in 3 months. I know you be tired. It's okay. Meanwhile, she messing with the dude in the church. And you, I'm just gonna work it out. The Most High looking at you like idolatry. Did you not read what I said about idolatry? You shall have your part in the lake of fire. You don't idolize no woman. No need to mistreat him, but you definitely don't idolize him. And this documentary is proving that people got them skulls in their closet. Now we finna find out how your vag got loose. See, you made a lot of excuses to your man. But now he finna find out how it happened. And a lot of these women is on tremble about this documentary. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna say for now. This is The Truth, man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.